Hello everyone. So in this quick video, I will show you how to create screen dynamic variants. It is quite useful feature for not only ABAPers but for many SAP functional consultants. Many a times we need to schedule jobs or to run the reports on the periodic basis, wherein calculating the date based on the current date is very important. So in this quick video, I will try to show you how to dynamically create a variant which will automatically pass the date value to each of the variants. Okay. So as you know that this is the selection screen, many of you must be knowing. So to save the selection screen variants, we have a button called save as variant. Okay. So I may pass a value here. Let's say I'll pass the value for date as this one. Let's say this is the date I'm passing, and I'll try to save this variant. Okay, I'll pass the name to the variant, let's say dynamic variant, or give a description as well, such as test dynamic variant. All right, now as you all can see, there are three checkboxes here: only for background processing, protect variant, and only display in catalog. So if I check this first checkbox, it will make my variant to be used only in the background processing jobs. For all the job scheduling purpose, you can check this checkbox. But if you check this checkbox, your variant cannot be used for foreground processing. It will not be available for online executing the program. Okay, the second checkbox, protect variant. If you check this checkbox makes your variant as protected for the user who is creating the variant. So no other user will be allowed to make any changes in the variant. All right, only display in catalog, the variant will be created, but it will not be available on the selection screen. It will only be available in the catalogs. So you can explore more on these things. I'll not be showing you practically. Then down the list, you have list of the fields available on your selection screen. And from the type of these, you can just make out P stands for parameters and as for select option. This is for single value and this is for multiple values, select option, sorry. So you've got what? Multiple parameters here. You can use these parameters to manipulate the behavior of the field on the selection screen in the variant. Okay, so these fields can be used to manipulate or to make your selection screen field behave in a different way. I'll try to show you practically all of these options. Okay, now if you see the first field or the first column here says protect field. So if this checkbox, if I check, it means your field will be protected against the changes. Okay, when I save the variant, I can change the value during the runtime also. I'll show you practically also, but just remember for time being. When I say this hide field, okay, I will be the value for the variant of the field will be available in the variant, but the field will not be displayed on the selection screen. Okay, hide to field, it is not available for parameter because there is no to field for select option. See, I'm not able to check this, but this is a select option, so I can check it. So it will hide the to value. For the select option, we can pass the values as from and to, right? So if I just check this checkbox, the to value option will be gone for the select option. Now save field without values. So the variant field will be saved, but the value of the variant field will not be saved here. If I check this checkbox, required field means if I check this checkbox, it will make the field as required for the variant. Remember that. Most important part is how do I make this current date as dynamic? Means every day the report runs, I don't have to provide the current date of the system. How can I do that? This is the important field. This is the important column in the variant. So if you just press F4 or click this button, it will give you the list of possible options available. Now I want to calculate the date dynamically. So I have this option. I can either choose local date or system date. Okay, as a SAP consultant, you already know the difference between local date and system date. So let me check with first option as D, local date. Okay, so I'll select D. This will make my current date calculation as dynamic. I don't have to change the date every time, every day. Let's say if my report has to execute each day, and I'll be creating one variant for each day. Otherwise, to avoid that, I can create one variant and date calculation can be made dynamic. So every day it will automatically consider current date and execute the report. All right. So this is not enough. There's one more option, name of the variable. I'll have to click this and I'll have to select. There are multiple options available. So I can either say everyday current date, or I can say current date plus or minus those days, current date plus or minus work days, first day of each month, first day of current month, nth working day of current month, first day of next month. So all of these options are available. So if you want to execute this report only on the current date, you can select this option I and E, I or E. These are the same things as available for select options. I means including, E means excluding. Option equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than. You can see the options. These are the options: equal to, not equal to, less than, equal to, greater than and equal to, and less than. So these are the options available as option for the variant. Okay, now let's say I want to make this as current date plus 2 days. So I'll select this option. Let's say I include, I'll say equal to EQ. As soon as I click this and say, it'll ask me a value for what? Number of days. So current date plus how many days? So I'll say current date plus 2 days. So whenever I'll execute this report, and I'll select this variant, it will automatically add 2 days in the current date. We'll see practically also. I'll show you. So I'm just saying okay. Now the time is to save the variant. So I will click on the save button. The variant got saved. So as soon as you save the variant, you get this icon available on the selection screen. Okay, from here I can select the variant. So let's say I'm selecting the variant. See, did you observe? Okay, let me change this date. So this is the current date. Let's say today's date. And as soon as I select these, it will automatically change current date plus 2 days. See, it is becoming 23, not 21. So it is automatically adding 2 days to the current date. If I'll execute it tomorrow, it will automatically make it as 24, not 23 again. Because current date for tomorrow, it will already be 1 day extra. So it will add the number of 2 days, number of days in the current date. Getting it? Now let's see the other options. Let's see the other options. I told you, right? If I just say protect, I say protect and I'll say save. Yes, I want to override this. Now this field is not editable. Okay, previously, though the date was coming, I was allowed to change it. So if you don't want user to change it, okay, you can just protect the field. Every time it will be executed, it will not allow you to change the value for the parameter or select option, whatever it is available on the selection screen. Now let us see the effect of next one. The field is available, but I'm just saying hide it because user is not allowed to pass the value. So don't even show it. I'll say hide it, say save. Yes, I want to overwrite it. It is a message. It is saying, do you want to overwrite it? Yes, I want to overwrite. Now the date, do you see the selection screen field date has gone automatically from here. The value will be considered. Okay, the value will be, do you want me to show the proof? Let me execute it and show you the value. Let me execute. I'm debugging it to show you the value for the parameter is coming. Date parameter. See, we'll see the value. See the value, right? 23/07/2023 in YYY MMDD format. Right? So only the field has been hidden, but the value is still available. Okay. Now let us see the other options. So we have already seen these two options. I don't want to hide now. I want to hide the 2 part only, not the complete field. Okay, I'm just hiding 2 part. Save it. Yes, overwrite. See, the 2 part has gone now. The next option from 2. So 2 part has gone already. Okay, this will save the field but not the value. Now let me check this checkbox. So, record. Yes, overwrite. See, this has become what? Star. Star means what? That field has become what? Required field now. The value for this current date has to be passed. That is what a required field means. So we have seen this way, we have seen all the possible options for a field. Alright, so as I showed you that it can add current date plus 2 days, I have got multiple different options. So based on the requirement, you can choose either of these options and work accordingly. So if I have to just execute a report on the current date basis, not plus or minus number of days, so you will just pass I here and equal to here, save the variant and run accordingly. So this is how you can make the date options or even other fields as dynamic screen variant. Okay, hope you like the video. We'll see the next part in the next video. Thank you everyone.